Hi LEGO fans, it's Monday the 17th of December and you know what that means. In exactly 7 days it's Christmas Eve. But between the 3 LEGO advent calendars we still have 24 more doors to open. Every day between now and Christmas we're opening up every door on every LEGO advent calendar, including LEGO City, LEGO Friends, and LEGO Star Wars. We're also going to be scoring each one of the gifts so we can find out which one has the best gift of the day, and ultimately which calendar is our festive favourite and which deserves to get coal in its stocking. Sunday's gifts were an interesting bunch, not least the Rathtar from the LEGO Star Wars advent calendar. A lot of you guys seem to really like that. I think I might have to form a Rathtar Appreciation Society. Maisie L did a great job with the spelling and gave the Rathtar 23 votes. And a Merry Christmas to you, Maisie. Twitchster77 was inspired to write a song about the Rathtar, and it was interesting to see how many variations on the word Rathtar there were in the comments. Rathtar, of course, not to be confused with this guy. Although I kind of like the Rathtar, I only gave it 2 points because it just wasn't festive. LEGO Friends earned 3 points for this Christmas tree cupcake decoration, and it seems I wasn't the only person who struggled to figure out what it was to start with. No Please was a little less impressed with this. The opinion here was that LEGO Friends deserved negative 500,000 points. LEGO Star Wars should have got 9 and LEGO City 9. I'm not sure how that all adds up to 10, but thanks so much for the comment. But there could only be one winner and LEGO City really needed the points. I gave this festive market stall selling cupcakes 5 points. It wasn't enough to save the LEGO City advent calendar, which is still in last place with 48 points. LEGO Star Wars is next with 53 points. And still out in the lead is the LEGO Friends advent calendar with 59 points. I've got a feeling we're going to get some great gifts today, so let's go ahead and open up every door number 17 on every LEGO advent calendar. The first calendar today is the LEGO City advent calendar. We're opening up door number 17. Yesterday's gift was quite a nice one. We got a festive cupcake stand. So let's go ahead and open up door number 17 and see what treasure we've got within. Okay, oh, we've got another minifigure, and I think this guy could go with the stand. We have a chef here with a tray full of cookies and cakes. Next we've got door number 17 on the LEGO Friends calendar. Yesterday's gift was a little tricky to recognise at first, but we soon figured it out. Let's hope we get something a little bit more recognisable today behind door number 17. So, here we go. And we have... what is that? Oh, it's a roller skate. And finally for today we're opening up door number 17 on the LEGO Star Wars advent calendar. Yesterday's gift was a rather cool but creepy Rathtar. So let's go ahead and open up door number 17 and see what we've got today. And today we've got another minifigure. This is, I believe, a Guavian security soldier from the Solo movie. So here are all 3 gifts from behind door number 17 on every LEGO advent calendar today. From LEGO City we got a minifigure wearing a chef's hat and holding a tray of cookies. LEGO Friends gave us this roller skate Christmas tree decoration, which is definitely not to minifigure scale. And from the LEGO Star Wars advent calendar we got what I think qualifies as a minifigure. This is a Guavian security guard which I believe appeared in the Solo movie. Like most Star Wars fans, I haven't seen it. As always, we'll be awarding points and crowning our gift of the day. But before we do, let's take a look at each one of these gifts. It's always a good day when we get a minifigure, and today we've got 2. That could make life a little bit difficult for LEGO Friends, and especially when the LEGO City advent calendar is bribing us with a plate of cookies. It's especially nice to get printed tiles from an advent calendar, and we do get a couple of spares today. There are no exclusive parts in this minifigure, but it is still quite a nice thing. We've got these plain dark green pants on, and then a sweater design I've definitely seen before. In fact, I think this was worn by Anton from Anton's Bait Shop, the LEGO Ideas set, the old fishing store, which is a really nice set. Really nice design there on the front, and if we turn him over, we've got more of this kind of knitted design on the back there. It takes a lot of work to knit a sweater like this, so that's a very nice design. The face there is very cool. We've got the kind of red moustache, little eyes there, and the red eyebrows as well. And then he's wearing a pretty standard chef's hat. So yeah, actually a really nice minifigure, and very cool to get that plate of cookies as well. Next from the LEGO Friends advent calendar we have this roller skate Christmas tree decoration. Now if you're anything like me, you're thinking this isn't festive, and you'd be right. 5 of the gifts within the LEGO Friends advent calendar represent the 5 LEGO Friends you see on the inside sleeve. My knowledge of LEGO Friends isn't fantastic, so I did a little research. I believe this is a roller skate to represent Mia. Mia appeared in set number 41099, the Heart Lake Skate Park. So that's why I think this represents Mia's interest. As a festive Christmas tree decoration, it's a bit sketchy, but it does have a really nice motion with the wheels. The wheels move freely and smoothly thanks to some LEGO Technic bushes mounted underneath. Apart from that, it's a pretty simple build in LEGO Friends colours. It's clearly a roller skate, and if you provide your own piece of string, you can hang it from your Christmas tree. It's definitely not the best gift we've had from LEGO Friends, but compared to the trophy we got on day 12, this is like the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. And finally, from the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, we have this rather interesting Guavian security soldier. I mentioned earlier that this appeared in the Solo movie, but having checked my facts on Wikipedia, yes, Wikipedia is a thing, it seems I was completely wrong. As well as several animated spin-offs, this guy also appears in The Force Awakens. I think I slept through most of that movie, so I don't remember this guy. But we did get two of these Guavian security soldiers in the 75180 Rathdar Escape set, so it seems these guys might be buddies. This guy doesn't have a face, but he does communicate using high-frequency data streams through the broadcasting dish you see on the front. The helmet is quite a nice thing and is moulded from two different coloured plastics. There's also a tiny little hole in the top of the head, but it's not quite big enough to apply a LEGO Friends bow. I thought that would have been quite funny. These guys are also known as Guavian Death Gang soldiers. They are cybernetically enhanced humans employed as security soldiers by the criminals of the Guavian Death Gang. Very cheerful. On the front of the body you can see many of those cybernetic components, and that printing is really nice continuing down onto the legs. One of the interesting things about the cybernetic augmentation is a mechanical reservoir pump acting as a second heart. This injects a secret mixture of chemicals directly into each of the soldiers' bloodstreams to boost their physical abilities. That might well be what we're seeing on the back of the body here. So we have three very interesting gifts today. Not a lot of festive theming, so that might level the playing field somewhat. We do need to award some points and crown a winner of the day, so let's go ahead. I don't really have anything bad to say about LEGO Friends today, but I also don't feel a great deal of enthusiasm for the roller skate. I think even if you were a huge LEGO Friends fan and you were really into Mia, you probably wouldn't find this terribly exciting. I do really like the fact that it rolls up and down, but ultimately this is not LEGO Friends' greatest day, and I'm going to award it 2 points. The Guavian Security Soldier is definitely an interesting minifigure, and I enjoyed learning about its features. It's usually a very good day when we get a minifigure from LEGO Star Wars, but I like the LEGO City minifigure a little bit better. And because of that, the Guavian Security Soldier earns 3 points for the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar today. That means the LEGO City Advent Calendar's strategy of bribing me with a plate of cookies pays off. It's a great little minifigure to get inside the Advent Calendar. I really like the fact that we've got the same torso from Anton's bait shop, and a plate of cookies just seals it for me. Adding those points onto the score so far, the LEGO City Advent Calendar is still out in last place with 53 points. The LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar is in second place with 56 points. And LEGO Friends remains out in front with 61 points. This is a very close race, and with 7 more doors still to open, any one of these Advent Calendars could win. But do you agree with today's scores? Did the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar deserve to get the boot? Will I regret angering the Guavian Death Gang and face retribution from the Star Wars fans in the comments? Or should I have been stronger and resisted the bribes from the LEGO City Cookie Mafia? As always, feel free to share your scores in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, a thumbs up and a subscribe is always welcome. Also, I'd love your ideas for a 5k subscriber video, which is going to be coming out hopefully just after Christmas. I'm thinking of doing a LEGO studio tour, maybe a giveaway, but I'd love to know what you would like to see. I had great fun opening up today's advent calendars, and needless to say, I will be back bright and early on Tuesday morning. I hope you guys have a marvellous Monday, stay safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.